That was strange. I don't know, what happened there? Hello everyone, I'm so sorry about that. I started up Streamlabs and it made the connection to YouTube, but here in what we call the control room, it wouldn't go live. You know, I couldn't click the go live button, but I think we're live now. So that was strange. I've never had that happen. I have never, in all the years I've been live streaming, around 3 years now, I've never had that. That's something new. That is something new. How strange, how strange. Okay, well, after that delay, I'm so sorry everybody about that, but after that delay, we're here now. We're live on YouTube on this Wednesday evening. So hello, good evening. I'm going to control myself, calm myself down, because that was I was getting a bit worried there. I was getting a little bit worried. I think it's YouTube that. I think the fault there was with YouTube. YouTube being YouTube as always. Though I've got to sort myself out. You know, got to calm down a little bit after that. That was a heart in the mouth moment. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the Wednesday evening live stream. Going to be live streaming our 10 to 14 dayer, turning colder in December. Question mark. I don't know. Colder in December, maybe. We'll see. But certainly there's some interesting model output around at the moment. Oh, wow. What a start! Super chat! Woo! Thank you so much to Josh. Thank you so much to Josh, a wonderful world of nature and weather. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is incredible. Thank you so much, my friend. It's going to be an epic live stream, this. I can feel it in me water. I can feel it in me bones. It's going to be an epic live stream. Thank you so much, Josh, for the very, very kind super chat. So, yeah, we're going to be live streaming our 10 to 14 day update. We're going to do everything that we would do in a 10 to 14 day, you know, a regular video upload. We're going to do that, but live, and I should be getting on with that for you probably in around 20 minutes now, because we're late starting off. I am going to try and stop the live stream at 7, because I've got to reveal then, straight after the live stream, the 8th Christmas update. 8th installment of Christmas Countdown will be coming just after this live stream. So I'm going to make some progress through live chat in a moment. I'll be shouting out as many of you as I can. Be taking questions along the way. It's going to be great. It's going to be epic. That's the first 20 minutes, and then the last sort of half an hour, 25 minutes, something like that, will be dedicated to our 10 to 14 day. I hope you're all having a lovely Wednesday evening. We're at 72 concurrent viewers now, 74. Massive live stream. Wow. If you can, smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. As you say, it's doing that. We need to put on around 80 subscribers now, 80, to get to 14.9k. When we reach 14.9k subscribers, we're going to open up our giveaway, our Amazon voucher giveaway for 15k, and we'll be taking names, you know, for the name picker, for the prize draw, at 14.9k. So just 80 to go, and then we'll start dinner. Right, well, with that delayed start, thank you, YouTube, for that. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I should just say I've got a bit of cough at the moment. With that delayed start, we are going to have to make some progress through live chat, so we start screen capturing for you our 10 to 14 day in 20-25 minutes time. Right, let me say thanks so much to our moderators. Let me say thanks, well, our moderator. Let me say thank you so much to James 09 chat, absolutely fantastic. Paul's running late, he'll be along a little bit later. Kevin SB might check in later as well, but at the moment it's James 09 chat, so both of you say thank you so much to our moderator, James. That'd be absolutely fantastic, and say thanks to the moderators as they check in. We're at 82 concurrent viewers. Goodness gracious me, what a live stream. Please, if you could give us a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic if you can do that. Right, shall we start going through the live chat there? So I'm going to take some questions along the way, but with a delayed start, wasting 5 minutes messing about trying to get the stream going, I might not be able to get everybody's questions in, but I'll do much as I can. Right, so first person was Mikey Roycliffe. Hello to you, my friend. Hello, Gav, everyone. Seem to be the first here. Hope you're well. Thank you so much, Mikey, for being here. I'm doing great, my friend, as I could have done without that heart in the mouth moment at the start. Juliet is here. Got into Juliet Gray. Thank you so much. Juliet, been on lighting. How's the kitchen, Juliet? Dare I ask, how's the kitchen saga? Thank you so much, Juliet, for checking in. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Think we're edging into a cold winter now. Maybe, Shiram. Looks like it could be a cold start to the winter anyway, doesn't it? We shall see, my friend. Shiram, also saying, when do you do November data? When you do November data next week, wet November very strongly favours a cold winter, so I think the Swingo will go more hot to cold again. We shall see, Shiram. No cats out of the bag. But I don't think we're going to be able to do like a top 10 wettest November, but we're going to work it out, going to work out what we're doing. We will be doing, trying to do some November data with the analogues this week. Mikey, hello, Shiram. I think you're right, my friend. Yes, cold, wet Novembers can lead to colder winters. But late great Paul Bartlett used to have that as his methodology. Shiram saying, think this order is similar to 1978 or 1995. What are your thoughts, Gavin? Significantly wetter than those two. Those two were very dry autumn, well, very dry Octobers. In 78 and 95. So being rather wetter, I think, but definitely from like a temperature perspective, there's been a similarity. This whole year has kind of had a 1995 vibe about it, hasn't it? Certainly since like April and May, anyway. So let's see. But yeah, 1995 has been standing out to me as like a similar type year to 2022. Okay, Michael McLeod is here. How to you, my friend? Good chance of easy winter start December. Can't wait. Wow. What a start to December and to winter 22-23 if we do get some easterlies. Mark shooting Gavin. When we get fog and mist, is that when cold air and mild air meet? What puzzles me is we get fog even in mild weather, yet it feels cold in the fog at times. Glad you like my singing. Oh yeah, your singing was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we got a proper performer in our midst. Everyone, Mark is a proper performer. I've heard him singing, and forget me, the racket that I kick up on some Friday nights. Forget me. Yeah. So Mark is a proper singer. Fog mist caused by Steffi got a nice answer here actually. Steffi Adcock. Hello to you, Steph. Fog is down to a position of the dew points at the time, which changes depending on the humidity of the air above you. Yeah, quite a complex thing, mist and fog patches, but it mainly down to like the surface temperature, mixing with the air aloft, I think. And as Steffi says, dew points play a big part in that. Adrian here. Hello, Adrian Major. Hello to you, my friend. Hello, everyone. Been another wet, wild day here. Looking forward to the prospect of colder, dry conditions early in December. Looks like it's going to be turning colder. I'm at the 12 there. Very short. Thank you so much, Adrian. Mikey, yes, someone said to me about November 905. The following month, we had big Xmas freeze up. November 95 was like mild and wet, but there were a couple of colder snaps in there. We're at 92. Just 92 current years. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you so much, everybody, being here. Please smash the like button. I'll let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. It'd be amazing if you can do that. Over 90 concurrent. We're not inside screen capturing yet. A lot of interest tonight, I think. A lot of interest. Thank you so much. Jake Haverson. Hi, Gab. Do you think this is going to be a backloaded winter? I don't know. We're seeing signs of like cold as early as next week, Jake. So I don't know about that. It might be front loaded. What I find interesting, Gavin, about drier, colder early December think that similar thing happened in 2008, and we got the real cold snap in February 09. Yeah, a little bit, and also in 2009-10, there was some quite cold weather in December with easterly winds as well. Steffi, hi everyone, just finished teaching, so afraid not quite here yet, also trying to eat tea, lol. Thank you so much, Steph, for being here. Shiram, enjoy your tea, Steffi. Shiram, hello Gavin. The long-range models in recent days are picking up on wintry weather in the next few months. What is the signal for this? Let's do that again. Shiram, hello Gavin. The long-range models in recent days are picking up on wintry weather in the next few months. What are the signals? What is the signal of this? I'm not sure about long-range models, Shiram. We're going to do our third and final season model roundup for winter 22-23 on Saturday morning. So I'll find out what the long-range models are showing there. CFS is flirting with the ideas from quite cold weather in January at the moment. But I'm not sure about the overall, the overall long-range models at this point. Right, okay, let's see who else is in with us. Thank you so much, Shiram. Mark, Gavin, I'm getting prepared, getting back to my voluntary job on Monday at hospital. Can't wait. Congratulations, my friend. I know that job meant so much to you, so congratulations for getting back to you, and thank you for your service, of course. Jake Haverson, also Gavin, I am ready for some more seasonal weather. I'm now sick of this ongoing warm and average weather. You might only have to wait till next week for some colder weather, Jake. It might be next week, and then you'll start feeling a little bit more of a chill. Mark, Gavin, is it true it's been very mild through November? Even if the models don't show it straight away, things can change very quickly. Definitely. Things can change so quickly, my friend. Right, okay, Chris Ailing. Hello to you, Chris. Thank you so much to Chris Ailing for being here. Mark, Gavin, I'm going away for a few days with family from 4th till 7th of December. Will I still be able to do winter forecast when I get home on the 7th? Of course, my friend. The winter forecast will be available on demand forever. We've just hit 100 concurrent viewers. Goodness gracious me, we have not started screen capturing yet. And 100 concurrent has already been achieved. Massive likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Please smash that like button. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Lot of interest. Mark, Gavin won't be on my show on Friday. Going out with friends. Something I do once a month now. That's lovely. That is lovely. You can still give me a shout out on Friday. Of course I will, Mark. Don't worry about that. It's lovely. And you enjoy your night out, my friend. Shiram, hello Gavin. Could we get a cold year in 2023 to compensate for the warmth of 2022? You never know. Shiram. James Young, hello to you, my friend. Good evening to James Young. Duncan Wood is here as well. Hello to you, Duncan. Thank you so much to Duncan for being here, and James as well. Mark, Gavin, you saw me USA forecast. The cold will probably plunge south in January if there is a blocking high over Greenland. That's in the right place. Could we be cold there and here? 0910 was definitely. 0910 was like that, as you say. Definitely, you can get cold on both sides of the pond if you've got the required amount of blocking over Greenland. It can happen. Chris Ailing, hi Gavin. They say southern England will definitely get frost this cold snap, but I don't think we will get snow. Let's wait and see. Never say never, Chris. It's very early days, so never say never. Duncan Ward, all I can say is that charts are looking interesting. Yes, they are, my friend. But I have not seen the 12Z, but we will be having a look at 12Z very, very shortly. Jake is here. To you, Jake. Hi, everyone. Hi, Gav. Hi, everyone. It's looking interesting, isn't it? Certainly is, my friend. Josh, your wonderful world of nature and weather is here. Hello to you, my friend. Good evening to Josh. Julie is here. Hello to Julie. Thank you so much, Julie. And Matthew Richards as well. Wow. Mark, you're normally competing with the news, Gavin, but already been on BC. I think it's due to football. Yeah, World Cup. We're competing with a World Cup at the moment. So, incredible. Wasn't expecting such a big turnout competing with World Cup, but there we go. A lot of interest right now. Matthew Orchard, over to you, Matthew. Thank you so much, Matthew Orchard, being on live stream. James098 checked in. Good evening to moderator James. Jake, this might be GavsWeatherVids live stream so far this year. It might be. It's certainly been a big star, hasn't it? Right, okay. Let's have a look. This is where I tried to start, and then it all started going down the tubes. Never mind. We got we got revved up in the end. Gav got going in the end. Paul James is there to you. Paul, hello to our moderator, Paul James. So we've got Paul James and James098 here with us tonight. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on the live stream with 113 concurrent viewers. Really gracious me. Wow. Massive live stream. We've still got the screen cap. We've got 10 to 14 days to do as well. So, really epic. Right, okay. Hang on a moment. I'm so sorry everyone, we have live stream without a cough. Stuart McSwan is here. To you, my friend. Good evening to Stuart. Thank you so much, Stuart McSwan, for being on tonight's live stream. Telling me on and off. Yeah. Yeah, turn it on, turn it off. That normally does the trick, doesn't it? No, I don't know what happened there. That was very strange. I've never had that happen before. That was on YouTube's end, I think, because my Streamlabs connected fine. It was YouTube, but didn't want to go live, so very, very odd. Finglishman, hello, Brendan here from southern Finland. Weather experts here mentioned how this Siberian high has really put a spanner in the works. Caught them off guard. East to west flow looks likely. It does, Brendan. I hope you're okay, my friend. Yes, it does. It's a bit of a shocker, isn't it? It's a bit of a shocker. We shall see where it all plays out. But then again, like I've been saying, there's this similarity to 1995, and that had easterly winds and a cold December after a really warm year and a very hot summer. So, you know, let's wait and see. Right, this is where I finally managed to get live. So it was a bit of a delayed start. It took a while to get revved up, but we got we got there in the end, didn't we? The story of my life as a 45-year-old. Took a while to get going, but we got there in the end. No, I'm going to be saying, well, not a Friday night, it's a Wednesday. Best of Sweden here. Hello to you, my friend. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hello to you, Best of Sweden. Will Morris, Ollie Crow. Good evening. Right, Jake Harrison. Also, Gavin, do you think that this year's Eastern Pacific based La Nina will encourage the AO and NEA to go negative, at least for a while? We do know that Eastern based La Ninas can connect back to an increased chance of colder weather in the winter. So, you know, let's wait and see. Every year is individual and different. Shiram, hello Gavin. With a wet November, help us get a cold winter. It could do, Shiram. We have hit 121 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. Please smash the like button. Let YouTube know you're enjoying this big live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Adam Blunstone is here. Adam Weather fan. Hi, everyone. Hi, Gavs. Interesting weather next week. Thank you so much, Adam. So it looks like it, doesn't it? Thank you so much, Adam, for being here. Daniel Bradley. Evening, Gavin. The big summer east is coming. We shall see. Daniel. James Young. Wow. That was in response to the super chat, I think. Thank you so very much, Josh. For the super chat. Okay, Michael McLeod. Hello to you, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael McLeod, for being on this live stream. Steffi, glass and plastic are better insulators than aluminium, if that helps. Juliet. Oh, right, what's going on? Juliet, Matthew, at the moment, nothing there looks like panels. They can be glass, plastic, or aluminium. Oh, right. That panel on your kitchen, Juliet. Right, okay, so Juliet, what's going on in your kitchen? It sounds like things are developing. Juliet, sounds like there's been developments. Let me know. I only get like glimpses of conversations while I'm going through the live chat. Let me know, Juliet, what's going on in the kitchen. Guy Morley, hello to you. Even Gavin, hope you're well. Got thunder and lightning in South Wales tonight. Had it on and off all day, strong winds and hail and heavy rain. Bit of lot of lightning, hasn't there, this autumn? Very, very, very thundery autumn. I suppose it's due to all the residual warmth left over from the hot summer. Probably, yeah. I heard about that. I heard about that guy, thunder in South Wales. Joe Weather, hello to you, my friend. Good to Joe Weather. Only December looks interesting. It does. It does. Glenn Pevy, just 4 weeks until the days get longer. Not long to go now, as the days lengthen, the cold strengthens. That's the saying, isn't it? Stuart McSwan, it would be amazing to get some seasonal weather at last in December. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Been a long time. AM, hello to you. Hi, Gav. We called out gritting sunny night, our first night out for the season. Have you heard any rumours, AM? I know you like, you guys who do the gritting. Thank you so very much for your service. I know you get like an early heads up, don't you, from like the folks at Met Office sometimes. So, have you heard any rumours about what's to come this winter, AM? Let us know in the live chat if you have. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Thank you so very much for your service. But best of Sweden, anyone feel like it has flipped to colder very fast lately? Certainly the temperatures are declining quickly now. Aren't they? It's been a really warm autumn here. Duncan Wood, are we about to flip this Maya pack to a colder one? It makes you wonder. Doesn't it? We're at 128 concurrent viewers now. Goodness gracious me, nearly 130. Please smash the like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoy this live stream. It will be absolutely incredible if you can do that. Hello there, Daily is here. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, Daily. Hello there, Gav. When will you start doing GFS Ensembles watch videos again? I don't know, probably in December, be in the winter. Anyway, once we got winter updates out the way. Thank you so much, my friend. Juliet, some of the panels look great as it's a barn conversion. I have a lot of upper space. So it should be interesting. Oh, sounds exciting. Sounds exciting, Julia. Ollie Crow is here to you, my friend. Michael Johnson. Hello, Michael Johnson. Thank you so much, Michael, for being here. Right, what's time? I've got a couple more minutes. Sam is here. Hello, Gav. The GFS 6 and 12Z are showing BC Easters, but different time frames. We're going to have a look at 12Z very shortly. We're now at 131 concurrent viewers on this massive Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please smash that like button and let YouTube know that you are enjoying this live stream. It'd be absolutely fantastic to do that. Make sure you subscribe to our channels where you found us through YouTube search. Please give us a sub. We are grinding to 15k subscribers, so please give us a sub, and thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. James West, hello to you. Matthew Watcher, back in the 90s, Juliet, we had loads of live versions from the roof down. Wow. Best of Sweden, at GavsWeatherVids. Last winter was pretty mild in the UK, but colder in Scandinavia. Yes, I know, we're very close to it compared to average. Do you feel like it could be the other way around this time? What is things pointing at? I don't know. I reckon if Scandinavia is cold, if the UK is cold, but Scandinavia will have a cold winter. I can't really envisage a pattern where the UK would be cold and Scandinavia would be mild. So it can work the other way around, as it did last year, where Scandinavia is cold, but it doesn't quite get to us in the UK. But I can't really think of a pattern where the UK and Ireland would be cold, but Scandinavia would be mild, being that Scandinavia is further north than us, so you would be first in line, for it, before it would get to us. So if we have a cold winter, I think Scandinavia, 9 times out of 10, the vast majority of the time, I think Scandinavia would have a cold winter if the UK and Ireland had a cold winter. Of course, you could be stuck under Scandinavian High a lot of the time, so it might not be particularly exciting winter, but it would be, in that scenario, it would be dry, and it would be very dry, but also bitterly cold, I would have thought. Serum, hello Gavin, any chance of a New Year blizzard, like 78, 79, goodness gracious me, that would be exciting. I don't know, Serum, but it would be nice if we did, wouldn't it? Talking of New Year, we are going to be releasing the 8th Christmas update, 8th installment of Christmas Countdown, just straight after this live stream, around 7 p.m. Suki, how to you? Hey Gavin, everyone, how to you, Suki? Are you subscribed to our channel? Please give us a sub, and don't get your friends and family to subscribe as well. Thank you so much, Suki, for being here. Michael Hill is here. Everybody is here tonight. It's amazing. It's incredible. Simon Jenkins, hi Gavin. Yesterday's 12 set was very interesting for EC wins. I wonder if we'll have an Xmas Blizzard. Lol, I wonder. Right, okay. Steffi is explaining temperature inversion. The wind mixes with the air too much to generate that effect. Stuart McSwan, what's Glow C showing for December? You'll find out, Stuart, on Saturday morning. You'll find out on Saturday morning. All will be revealed then. Darth Vader has arrived! Wow! Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking in. Thank you so much, Darth. Jake, hi Gav. Does the dew point need to be 0 for there to be a frost? And also, what is classed as high ground? High ground, I don't think has a definition, particularly just the higher up you go, the higher the ground it's going to be, I would guess. As far as frost, yeah, around that, I would think. JL, hello to you, my friend. Good evening to JL. James Young, winter is coming. Yes, it is. James Jukebox 2. Hello to you, my friend. AM, do you have a look at ground temperatures, Gav? Yes, I do. Lee Warren, hello to you. Hi, Gav. Not often on these live streams. Always catch up with you, Vids. Great to be on this. So thank you so much, my friends. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. Dar's snow is melting, I think. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dar. But at least you had some, anyway. At least you had some. Julie, how much snow cover is there now, Gav? I don't know, I've not got any here. Shiram, which is Gavin, how cold winters in the eastern seaboard of US and UK. I know 78, so 90. Yeah, most of the big winters, Shiram, most of the big winters are cold on both sides of the Atlantic. Right, we come down to the bottom of the live chat, everyone. Benjamin Dover is here. Hey, coming home. It is, isn't it? I don't know, Benjamin, but good evening. Thank you so much. It's coming home. Good evening. Good evening to you. It's coming home is here. And also Benjamin Dover is here as well. I don't know. Right, I'm at the bottom of the live chat. To all of you at the bottom of the live chat, if I've missed anybody out, giving them a shout out, then please give me a thumbs up or a waving emoji. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And I will give you a shout out. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. Right, AM, no, not any tips or rumours for the winter, but let's hope it's a busy one. We shall see. We're going to do our 10 to 14 day for you imminently. It's going to be great, going to be epic. Paulos is here. Seeing today that there might be a sunshine event warming mid-December. Going to have a look at some stratosphere data actually when we start screen capturing. I did notice a little bit of a similarity with the Strat forecast chart on yesterday's 18Z pub run to December 1985, tweeting about it last night. So I thought I might have a little look at that. Do you want to see some Strat data in a moment? If you want to see some Strat data in a moment, then give me a thumbs up emoji. Right, it's coming home. Hello to you, my friend. It's Ibby. Hello to you. 1999. Hello to you. Hello there, Daily. Welcome to the bottom of the live chat. Thank you so much. Hello there, Dave. Jake Mark Jones. Hello to you, Jake. David Bambra. Good evening, all. Let's hope, let's enjoy Roller Coaster Ride. Happy day. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Better Sweden. Yes, Gabby, please do an American accent. I don't do accents. I don't do accents. Shiram, hello to you. Kevin Barber, let's do this. Gavin, hello to you, my friend. Stuart McSwan, Candice Bartley, James 098, thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you. Right, we're going to start doing some screen capturing for you, Ben. Paul James, thumbs up. Michael Hill, thumbs up. Mikey Rawcliffe, thumbs up. Transport Manchester checked in along with Tim as well. Everybody is here tonight. Anne Smith, hello to you, Anne. Justin Madden, don't be fooled by the models. The Atlantic, very active and always wins out. Not always, just most of the time. But occasionally you can get differences. Downstairs Dave, hello to you, Dave. In Gav, very interesting to see how many cold winters have very mild or wet Novembers. Most have a Scandinavian High. What's your 84, 85 historic video? Very similar to now. The similarities between 1984 and now are uncanny. And I'm going to show some strat data for what's going on at the moment, and then for December 1984, when we start screen capturing even imminently. SB, Westby, wow, thank you so much, SB. What's he doing? Hello, SB, thank you so much. We've got James 098, we've got SB, and we've got Paul James, moderator. Everyone say thanks so much. Moderators, that'd be absolutely amazing. I'm trying to avoid any nosebleeds this time. Trying to avoid nosebleeds. Right, best of Sweden, let's be Ben Riley, hello to you, Ben. Good evening, Gavin. Good evening, Gavin, mate. Weather charts are still very interesting and very exciting as well. Hopefully we get hopefully some beasts from the east could happen. Wow, with loads of snow, we shall see. Navigator, hello to you, my friend. Down to earth with Jim. Loving the vids. Thank you so much, my friends. Are you subscribed to our channel? I hope you are. Please give us a sub. And tell friends, family and whatnot to subscribe as well. Thank you so much. Devlin Hartman. Hi, Gav. Looking very interesting. It does, doesn't it? SB's going to have chicken pizza with barbecue sauce and stuffed crust. Sounds lovely, SB. You enjoy that. We are at 132 concurrent viewers. Please smash that like button, everybody. And thank you so much for doing that. You enjoy your pizza, SB. And I'm going to start screen capturing. Right, so I'm going to turn the webcam off of this because basically we're going to do everything that we would do in a regular 10 to 14 dayer. But instead of it being a video upload, we're doing it live. So that means I'm going to turn off the webcam because I wouldn't have webcam on during a 10 to 14 dayer. And going to start screen capturing for you in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're screen capturing on this Wednesday evening live stream. It's been an epic stream so far. But we still have so much more to show you because we're actually going to bring you some data now. Oh, wow, Jake Mark Jones, super chat, woo. Thank you so much, Jake, for your super chat, that is incredibly kind, thank you so much, woo, thank you so much, Jake, that really is amazing. Shiram, good point, I hope Gavin does a historic video the summer 2022, definitely that one will be featuring as a historic video before too much longer. Hopefully it will be. Yeah, I'll definitely do a historic video for summer 2022. I'm just reading Paul likes pineapple on pizza. Ooh, Paul, no. No, you can't have pineapple on pizza. Paul Garling, hello to you, my friend. Martin Longland, hello to you. Tom Musler, hello to you. Jay, £2. I meant to move the decimal. Should have been 200. Well, next time I went off won the lottery. Don't. That's fine, Jay. That's lovely of you. All amounts are greatly appreciated, and people should only donate what they can afford. And thank you so very much. It's coming home. 142 viewers. Now 145 concurrent. I think we better start doing some screen capturing. So the first, Connor Harper with channel member chat. Evening Gab, back from my holiday in the Lake District, was very wet and cold, but was fun. Also climbed England's third highest mountain. Oh wow, wow, wow. Oh wow, Connor, that sounds exciting. I hope you had a nice time. I hope you had a nice time, my friend. Justin Madden, 2010 was a one-off, a perfect conditions in perfect place. It wasn't predicted, not cold enough air over Europe right now. I suspect it'll moderate more by the time it hits us. We shall see, Justin. Brian Cox, over to you, my friend. Don't often see you on the license. Thank you so much, Brian Cox, for being here. Ollie Crow, big live stream. What's the record amount of years? Well, in winter 2021, some of the live streams went like to 700. I think we even had one where we went to 800 concurrent. However, we never knew whether that was a genuine count. We never knew whether that was genuine or not, or whether we was being botted. So to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what our biggest live stream is, but certainly this is one of the biggest we've done this year. Definitely. Paul Gerling, thank you so much. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much, Paul. Wow. Right, we better crack on, I think. Time is getting on. Time's getting on. Right, so the first thing I want to have a look at is temperatures at the... So this, ladies and gentlemen, is your 10 to 14 day. Just to explain, we're at 150 concurrent viewers as well. Goodness gracious me. So this is your 10 to 14 day update. We're doing it live, and we're going to show you everything that we will show in a regular 10 to 14 day. But there is a couple of additions we're going to start off with. The first one is the temperature at 10 HPA in Australia over the North Pole. So this is what the GFS is currently forecasting for temperatures at 10 HPA. These blue and purple colours indicate for cold temperatures at 10 HPA of around minus 80. Polar vortex at its roots over stratosphere. Keep an eye on Siberia over here. Right, so that got a very slight warming of stratosphere over Siberia at the moment, but of course that's nowhere near enough to impact anything. And we keep those cold temperatures in the stratosphere going over the Arctic and the North Pole over the next week with those deep blue and purple colours. In fact, temperatures will go down to around minus 85, close to Greenland, so becoming really cold then. Now, as we go through the exchange range, this is what the latest GFS run is predicting. So again, those cold temperatures are maintained. Notice the yellow and green colours gathering here over Siberia as we go through the first week of December. And that sort of starts to intensify a little bit as we get to the second. So we get to the 9%, the second week of December, when we got the temperature there going up to around minus 20 over Siberia. Now that is not a sun stratospheric warming, so I don't want anybody thinking that that is an SSW. It is not. It is not a warm enough temperature, to be classified as a southern stratospheric warming. But it is quite a significant warming of the stratosphere. Let's say that's quite a significant warming of the stratosphere at 10 HPA over Siberia. It's very early to be seeing that. 9th of December, start of the winter, already beginning to get quite significant warmings of the stratosphere. Not sun stratospheric warming, but, relatively significant warmings of the stratosphere over Siberia. That's very early. Now, compare that with December 1984. So, this is the first December 1984 from the marine analysis charts at Metrociel. And you see, you've got the cold temperatures there, blue colours over the Arctic North Pole, a little bit of a modest warming over Siberia. Now we go through to the 9th and look what happens. So we've got the temperature in the core of the polar vortex down to around minus 85 in the Greenland side of the Arctic. Notice this warming here, again, it's not a sun stratospheric one, it doesn't reach that kind of level, but it is quite a significant warming of the stratosphere over Siberia, going down by 12, 850 HPA over Siberia. Now, what happens in December 1984, if we go on a few more days, you can see that that warming actually kind of fizzles out a little bit. So if it does not develop into a southern stratospheric warming, and actually the blue colours, the polar vortex at its roots over the Arctic and the North Pole, they get maintained, and they carry on running up towards Christmas as well. Again, slight warmings around Siberia, around the edges, but over the Arctic and the pole itself, those cold temperatures continue. But as we get to Christmas, that's when things begin to change quite a bit. So by Christmas, the polar vortexes begin to get stretched and elongated. And notice this warming that starts occurring over the Atlantic. Interesting that this winter has a southern stratospheric warming that begins over the Atlantic, which is quite unusual, especially in recent years. So that's Boxing Day of 1984, yellow colours there, stretching out the polar vortex at its roots. Now, if you go on a couple of days, you will find that the warming intensifies. Look at that, beginning to warm very substantially over the eastern part of America, eastern part of Canada, and over the North Atlantic as well. It's a little bit of warming going on over Siberia, and those cold temperatures at their core over the Arctic and North Pole polar vortex, so its roots being ever more stretched there over the North Pole itself. What happens as we get to the 30th of December? Look at that. The warming has intensified further and is centred now over Greenland. That is a genuine southern stratospheric warming and a split of polar vortex at its roots in the North Pole. And, yeah, you know, very, very significant warming took place at the end of December 1984. And there we go, that's New Year's Eve. Again, you see that the polar vortex is completely split and obliterated. And of course, this did set up what was to become a very cold winter, much of northern and west Europe particularly so, in January. Now, I'm not saying the same is going to happen this year, but I think there's a little bit of similarity between, you know, those forecast temperatures at 10 HPA. I think there's a little bit of a similarity between those forecast temperatures at 10 HPA from the GFS in the first week, 10 days of December, and, that first week, 10 days of 1984, December 1984. And goodness gracious me, we're at 180 concurrent years. This is the biggest live stream, I think, of the year. Thank you so much. That is absolutely incredible. Wow. That is amazing. Thank you so much. 180 concurrent years. So, yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting developments. I hope you enjoyed that little look at the stratosphere, everyone. I'm going to get my screen highlighter up. So, while I'm doing that, I'll very quickly go through the live chat. Patrick Nairn, hello to you, my friend. Good evening, Gav. Dreaming of a sudden stratospheric warming. Going to be epic if we can pull one off. ML Riders, I think. Perhaps there could be a lower than average CT month this year at last. Maybe in December. It might happen. It might happen in December. Chris Clifford, hello to you, my friend. Good evening, Gav. I heard there could be a rainstorm this weekend. Possibly, Chris. That would be epic if it did, wouldn't it? Brian Cox, I think this winter might be one to remember. It's looking interesting. We shall see, Brian. Time will tell. There you go. My screen highlighter is working now. Thank you so much for that. AM. I can remember a few years ago getting a lot of snow on New Year's Eve night. Maybe this will be the year. Right, so I hope you all enjoyed that look at the stratosphere. Again, not saying we're going to see a southern stratospheric one, but I am wondering. We know that the Siberian High is a little bit stronger this year, but it's been for quite some time. So I'm just wondering at the back of my mind whether, because there is a connection between the strength of the Siberian High and getting a southern stratospheric warming, I'm just wondering whether the strength of the Siberian High might increase the chance this year of a warming of the stratosphere, and, whether that might happen a little bit earlier on. Anyway, it's all food before, it's just for fun. Let's go on then and have a look at central temperature. So the CT is currently sitting at 9.8, which is 3.3 degrees. 3.3 degrees above average, and that is provisional to yesterday. So it's going to be in the 9s, I think, the CT finish for this month. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the midnight run. Look at Coventry today. The red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Coventry, starting off around to a little bit above average. Right, sliding temperature coming through the first week of December, if that's right. Notice the thick green line, which was this morning's midnight GFS operational run, really took off and became a very mild outlier. The GFS 6Z suite looked like that. Again, the red line, the 30-year upper air temperature average for Coventry, starting off around to a bit above average, and then seeing most upper air temperature gradually sliding. Notice for the 6Z, the operational GFS run was actually a bit of a cold outlier, one of the coldest members, dipping down well below the red line. And the very latest ensemble graph looks like this. This is for the 12Z. Again, the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Coventry, starting off around average at the moment. Going to go mild average with wet windy weather at the weekend. Could be a rainstorm, as Chris was telling us. And then we go through the first week of December. And again, the same idea is things are cooling off. Not every ensemble member turns things colder for the first week of December. Some of them are up here, milder. And the operational run this time starts off pretty mild, takes a while to turn colder, but eventually does do so. Precipitation-wise, we have got a significant drying trend as well, so there's more wet weather to come over the next few days up to the weekend, but next week, definitely, there is a drying trend, so we might finally, after this very wet November, might finally be able to dry out. Temperature anomalies on the 23rd of November to 3rd of December, a little bit above average, and precipitation anomalies from the 23rd of November to 1st of December, they're coming out near normal to still a little bit wet average for western and southern areas. I would expect those to trend drier over the coming days. The latest info map from earthnomschool.net shows that low pressure is still in control of the weather today, driving in from off the Atlantic. Plenty of lows sweeping in from off the Atlantic, bringing lots of wet and windy weather. Right, let's start going through chart data then. We're going to have a look at the UK Met Euro 12Z. So let's do that. Starting off on Saturday, we're drawing up a very mild southwesterly wind, but it will be turning wet and windy. Then low pressure pushes through, sunny into Monday, returning cooler and showery, and then high pressure starting to build over and to our east and northeast by a bit of next week. That's Wednesday, 30th of November. High pressure is beginning to reach up to Scandinavia. It all connects back to the Siberian High. And there we go. We're starting to turn drier, definitely, and would be starting to turn colder from a frost and fog perspective. No easterly wind, of course, up to that point, but certainly frost and fog increasingly likely there by the middle of next week. Icon looks like that. Again, very mild with those southwesterly winds on Saturday. Heading on into the early part of next week, low pressure pushes through, bringing showery conditions, and then moving up to the middle of next week, high pressure in over Scandinavia, connects back to the Siberian High at 1,055 millibars, and we're already just about starting to turn the wind into the east there by midnight on Thursday next week with Icon. High pressure is taking over to our east and northeast. Right, let's go through the GFS output, starting off with the midnight GFS run. This is how it looks. Wet and windy, mild wet and windy even as we go through the weekend into the early part of next week. Again, high pressure trying to reach in to Scandinavia, but not really able to do so. We do get a high pressure building to our northeast, but we don't get wind into the east. Instead, we keep the southwesterlies going. However, we know that this was a very, very, very mild outlier on the midnight GFS run. So that's how that happened, with generally winds in from the southwest. It does show the danger with this, so we might not get the ridge going over Scandinavia. If we don't, then obviously we will stay mild. Now, this is the GFS 6Z, which we know turns colder, but does so a little bit later. So again, we start off unsettled through the weekend into the early part of next week. Then high pressure increasingly strengthening over Scandinavia. It ties back to the Siberian High, up to 1,060 millibars there. over Russia, 1,065 millibars, with this gracious me, very intense. And so by the time we get through to like the middle of next week, we're bringing in the wind from the east. Look at that, proper easterly winds coming in through the middle part of next week. They're not severely cold, but they're probably cold enough to bring wintry showers anyway. And the pattern is a very, very unusual one for recent years, with this big blocking area of high pressure over Scandinavia, going up to Iceland and Greenland, winds in from the east, all rather reminiscent of December 1995. Those of a certain age, like me, will remember that December 1995, after the very hot summer and a mild autumn, did culminate with cold winds in December from the east at the start of the month. And the overall winter in 95-96 was a very easterly winter as well, with cold easterlies coming and going. That's how the 6Z finishes. High pressure again maintained to north and northeast, still bringing those winds from the east. Right, looking at the 12Z next. Once more, Saturday looks wet, windy and relatively mild across the country into Sunday, and Monday low pressure pushes through, bringing showery conditions, then heights rise to our east, over to our east through the middle and second half next week. Lots of dry weather. Takes longer to get wind in from the east, but does eventually do so. So by Wednesday the 7th of December, we are putting in a proper easterly wind there, and the easterlies then continue right the way up to the 9th of December. Actually, that looks like quite a cold easterly that we've got there. So, so the upper air temperatures are looking through the first week of December. And, yeah, eventually that east wind does pull in some pretty cold air, just about down to -10 at 850 HPA. So, definitely cold enough for snow showers to be coming in from the east, on those easterly winds with the GFS. Right, let's have a look at the GEM. 12Z GM looking like this. And again, mild, wet and windy over the weekend into next week. Heights rise to our northeast. It's all down to this Siberian high, really. Very, very intense. 1,065 millibars. So rare to see that in recent years. Anyway, and high pressure just takes over across northwestern Russia and Scandinavia. We bring in the wind from the east, albeit up to like 3rd of December, day 10. It's not a particularly cold easterly though with that one. And then this is how the ECM WF is looking. So again, bring up those very mild southwesterly winds on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we find high pressure. Or over next week, find high pressure taking over across Scandinavia. Again, ECM also starting to bring the wind round to the east by day 10, which is the 3rd of December. Let's have a look at the ECM 12Z, which is currently out. Mild, wet and windy on Saturday. Low pressure pushes through Sunday, Monday. Then heights take over to our east and northeast through the early part of next week. Big area of high pressure sitting across the northwest of Russia and into Scandinavia. That looks poised, doesn't it, to start bringing much colder air in from the east. I have to say it's a trend, everyone, don't you? Goodness gracious me, 200 concurrent viewers. My word. My word, my word, my word. What a live stream. What a live stream. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Again, it's over 200 concurrent. Goodness gracious me. VK, I haven't seen you for ages. Evening Gav. Will you review July 2022 weather historic video? Yes, definitely. There will be a historic video coming not only for July 2022, but I would have thought the whole of 2022 will probably warrant a historic weather video. Maybe a couple at some point in the future, especially if we end this remarkably warm year with a cold, you know, with a cold December. Kevin Locke, hey Gabby baby. Hey Kevy baby. Hello to you, my friend. Right, that's the chart data done. We're not finished with screen capturing yet, though. We are going to run a little bit late with this live stream, but then again, I was 5 minutes late starting off. Thanks, YouTube. Let's have a look at the precipitation forecast based on the midnight ECM run from Timeout.com. Let's just refresh this and see if it's gone over. I'm not sure if it's gone over 12 there yet. No, it hasn't. Right, this should be midnight GFS ECM precipitation forecast. So pretty of rain coming going over the next few days, then drying out as we get into next week. High pressure building up from the southwest. We find things turning drier. And notice with time, the wind is pulling into the east, so the showers, what showers there are actually starting to affect more eastern areas. Not wintry up to day 10, but definitely wind turning round to the east there. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. Gets us to the 3rd of December. 19 members of the ECM ensembles, including the control room, have high pressure to our north and northeast. Winds coming in from an easterly direction. That looks quite cold, doesn't it? Then we've got 14 just here with high pressure even further northwards between Greenland and Scandinavia. Low pressure over northern France. That also will be bringing in an easy wind. Could be these lows be something a little bit windy in the south, I wonder. 11 with high pressure to our north, blocking, and low pressure to the south over France. Winds again in from the east. That could also be quite cold. And then 7 with a trough within the country, high pressure to our west and south. And so that's going to be the mildest option, but only 7 are doing that. Generally looking quite cold at day 10, I think. Just how far north that high goes and how much of an easy wind do we pull in. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. They both look very interesting. This is for the 8th of December. 37 members of the ECM ensembles have high pressure blocking in the North Atlantic up to Greenland. Low pressure is over France, and winds are coming in from the east. That looks cold, doesn't it, with east winds. And then 14 with a mid-Atlantic ridge extending towards Greenland, blocking. A trough of low pressure is parking itself over the UK and Western Europe, and that looks not only cold but potentially wintry, actually, of that area of low pressure. You would look at that and assume that the low could well be bringing the risk of some snow. CFS V2, these are 500 millibar high tonight, breaking down to week periods. The first week period takes from the 23rd to 29th of November. The coming week will have low pressure out to west. High pressure will be to our northeast and to our south. Winds will be coming in from a southwest direction, so it remains mild and unsettled for the time being. Big changes for week 2. This is the 30th of November to 6th of December with high pressure to our west and north, and we could well be bringing in a wind from a colder northeasterly direction. With that, week 3 is going to be the 7th to the 13th of December. High pressure again sitting to our north and northwest. Low pressure is to our south and southeast. Winds likely to be coming in from a cold northeasterly direction. With that, and then week 4 is going to be the 14th to the 20th of December. High pressure blocking around Iceland, running up to Christmas here. High pressure blocking around Iceland and Greenland. Still cold. Winds coming in from a north or northeasterly direction. Maybe relatively dry, because that reaches extending through Western Europe, but would be cold with that for the run up to Christmas. You're going to see the 8th Christmas update in a moment. CFS V2 for December, 700 millibar high to anomaly forecast, showing high pressure to our north. Winds coming in from an east or northeast direction potentially. However, it is still going for a slightly milder than average month. When does it not? And precipitation wise, no seeing, but I would have thought a relatively mild, relatively dry December would be likely. Finally, the seasonal forecast from CFS V2, and then we're going to be dumping an epic live stream, biggest live stream of the year so far, I think. Thank you so much, everybody. Just got this to show you, and then we're going to be done. 700 millibar high time for December. Still lots of blocking going on in December there, so it suggests an anticyclonic, dry but cold month. January still predicted to be westerly of low pressure off the Atlantic. However, notice with time, day by day, the CFS is raising the heights within high latitudes over the Arctic in January. So could that be an increasing signal for a cold January? Let's watch this space. February looks, very straightforwardly mild, low pressure to the northwest, high pressure to the southwest, and winds coming in from the southwesterly direction. Right, wow, what a live stream. It's been absolutely epic. Been so busy in the live chat. It's been so busy in the live chat. The moderators done a fantastic job on this live stream. They have had their work really cut. Oh, about Elon Musk here. Elon Musk popped in to pay us a visit. That's nice of him, wasn't it? We do get some characters, don't we? Thanks, Elon, for dropping into my live. Right, so the moderators have had their work cut out on this because it's been so busy in the live chat. So if everyone wants to say thank you so much to the moderators, to James098, to Paul James, and to SB Westby, Alpha SB, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to our moderators. I'm going to shout out the super chatters. So let's turn off the display capture. Been epic this, hasn't it? I hope you all enjoyed it, everyone. Put the image back up, webcam went back up as well. Hello, I'm back. Right, I'm going to shout out super chatters next. So thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. To Josh, a wonderful world of nature and weather. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. To Jake Mark Jones, thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. To Paul Girling, thank you so much to our amazing and lovely moderators. Thank you so much, moderators. Right, oh wow, Justin Madden as well. Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you for your kindness and generosity too. Thank you so much, my friend. Goodness gracious me, what a live stream. We're still around 150 current viewers, but we're going to end the stream there. So thank you so much, everybody, for giving us our biggest live stream, I think, of the year so far. That's epic. We will be live streaming again on Friday. We'll be doing a Friday night live stream. I shall see you live then. Hang around the channel. Don't go anywhere, because in around 1 minute, the Christmas update is going to pop up. The 8th Christmas installment of Christmas Countdown will be popping up in around 1 minute's time. So just stick around the channel and you'll see that pop up imminently as soon as I stop the live stream. Live stream again on Friday. Tomorrow we're going to have the 6 AM upload. We will have the European Outlook. That'll be an interesting one, I think. And we will have a 10 to 14 day for you as well. And lots coming up over the weekend. Winter updates related, because on Saturday we're going to have the third and final Winter 2022-2023 seasonal model roundup. Get all of the long range models together for the third and final time on Saturday. And then on Sunday we will begin the 13th and final winter update. It's going to be an absolute epic. I might even run it over an hour. You know, I've been trying to keep winter updates to between 40 and 50 minutes this season. This last one, I might run it, you know, just forget worrying about the running time and just run it as long as it goes. It might be an absolute epic if it goes over an hour, and that will be released at 10 AM on Sunday. We'll be live streaming about that 13th final winter update on Monday. So lots to look forward to, lots to come. Stay safe and stay well. And we're going to see you live on Friday night, maybe for a little bit of fun and a little bit of a laugh. But for this live stream, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. And just hang around the channel. 1 minute from now, we shall have your 8th installment of a Christmas Countdown. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, and bye for now.